Digital world, it's a digital world. It's a digital world. It's a digital world. Yeah. But why it got hot all of a sudden over here? Yeah, 'cause you cranked it up over there. Huh. Tiffany in the house. What's up? Good morning. I was about to end. I wait till 5 minutes. If nobody comes in 5 minutes, I end. But thanks. I'm just bored here waiting to get loaded. Where you at? You still in Rhode Island? What's up, honey? Honey bunches of oats. My favorite cereal. Oh yeah, cool. I don't go in that area no more. The company I work for goes over there. They just don't send me over there. Yeah, I'm in the Midwest and Indiana. It's pretty cold. Honey, what is that your other channel? Muchacho. Yeah, I haven't talked to Lefty in a while. We chat here and there once in a blue moon. I haven't talked to him this year. Probably a few months. It's all good though. You know, everybody's busy. It's all good, baby. Everybody's busy doing nothing. Wasting time. Oh, you went to visit Fluffy? Oh, shout out to Fluffy. Hope his health is getting better. I've been focusing on my health lately. This is the first week I go a whole week without eating out. Well, I'm almost there. Well, I ate out Monday. I left home Sunday. I ate out Monday. And I'm going to be off Sunday. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back into my old routine. I used to only eat out on my day off. So it'll be once a week. And what I'm going to try to do is just, I'm going to make myself breakfast. And then I'm going to just buy myself like a dinner. You know what I mean? Like one meal per week. It's going to save me money. I'm going to lose weight. And it's just a win-win-win, you know? And I'm going to appreciate it more. But the only problem with that is, you know, I like trying new food and going new places. But there's nothing worse than waiting a whole week for one meal and you're not satisfied, you know? Like, you don't like it. It's like, I've been there. I used to do that. And it's like, are you serious? I got to wait a whole nother week to find something good. So, you know, it's like a catch-22 because, again, I want to try new food and go to new restaurants. But at the same time, I'm like, damn, I don't want to take that chance sometimes, you know? But I think what I need to start doing is just buy like maybe I go to a restaurant and I'll buy two items, you know, something that I know I'm pretty most likely I'm gonna like, and then something that on the side, something like that. But yeah, I gotta stick to it. 2 weeks for a meal. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a 30-day challenge. You just appreciate it more, you know. You feel like you deserve it. You know, not only that, the money adds up. You know, I'm trying to stack this bread. I made of. I mean, I know life is not all about saving money, but at church, dang. Yeah, that's tough. I fast to about noon. I used to fast to 1 p.m., but now I fast to noon. And it be difficult because I be up. I've been up since 2 a.m., you know? And sometimes I did my exercise already. I did some curling with the dumbbells and my resistant band. I did like some squats. I did some, you know, I lift my legs up and down, whatever you call those. Like kind of just stand up and lift your knees up and like touch your hand with it. And 14 days not eating at all. Are you drinking water? You drinking water? Or are you eating one meal at night? What I mean, what do you? I'm not. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. But that sounds tough. Yeah, I've been up since 2. I go to sleep pretty early. It's cool though because you got more time to focus on, you know. Oh wow, you're gonna lose a lot of weight. That's tough. I said, yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Good luck to you. I got home, I was 203. I left home, I was 208. So I gained about 5 pounds of every week I go home, but I gotta stop doing that too. I gotta do better when I go home. Oh yeah, a little boost sounds like a good idea. Oh yeah, yeah. My goal is 175. I think the closest I got was like 182. But I used to be like 250. I know I was at least 240, 250. So, I still look pretty good compared to what I was before. But again, it's just a win-win. You look better, you feel lighter, you're more confident, your personality changes, you want to socialize more, you want to do stuff. On 82, nice. What's your height? I'm 5'8". So I think the correct weight is like 175, 180 for me. I mean, I'm going to have muscle though, because I do my little exercise. My shoulders always slow me down. I got a hernia too. I'm actually going to a doctor February 3rd to get this hernia checked out. That's going to help, once they patch that up, whatever they do. This is my first time ever having one. You had to have. That's funny. I mean, you're a girl. That shouldn't bother you. I mean, some girls, it bothers men more. It's like an insecurity. At least I'm 5'8". I mean, I'm basically average, and I'm cool with that. I know a lot of men, struggle with height. We all got our insecurities, though. But, damn, what the hell was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, my stepdad is pretty short. He told me he used to wear he made these extensions on his boots when he was a kid, and his father caught him, and his father, had a talk with him, and he's like, man, you just got to appreciate who you are, blah, blah, blah. So he used to literally, he made these custom boots to make himself look taller. I was like, dang. Hey, how you doing, Zen? I don't remember you. Is this your first time here? Maybe you came here with honey. Yeah, you feel good though, because I remember when I lost a lot of weight. I don't know what was my lightest. I was probably lighter than 183, but not only that, I used to feel like I could dress up better too. I used to be able to wear dressy clothes in the summer without feeling uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because when you're overweight, I don't know, I feel uncomfortable and sweaty and icky. And I told myself I'm gonna get a new wardrobe when I hit my goal of 175. I don't dress up much, but I'm kind of cheap when it comes to buying clothes. I would probably buy me a few outfits or something. Different strokes for different folks. We all have different priorities. I don't think there's nothing wrong with dressing nice, as long as you could afford the clothes you're buying, right? You got a lot of people who buy expensive gear, but can't really afford it. That's just dumb. Ain't nothing wrong with buying quality clothes that's gonna last too. You don't want to buy the cheapest shit, but people be overdoing it. I mean, but if you could afford it, you could afford it. There's just too many people out here spending money on shit they can't afford. And I do stupid shit with my money sometimes. I don't want to make it sound like I'm perfect. Oh, dang. You use the lift? Yeah, everybody's body's different, Tiffany. I think, we all gain and lose weight in different areas of our body. So I think exercise could help with that. If we toned up, some of us got big faces, big arms, big legs. Um, but then if you lose weight, kind of like what you're saying, different parts of your body are going to look skinnier than others. So, I mean, we're all unique, I guess. Yeah, but another thing, I notice a lot of people lose weight, but they don't eat healthy. I'm not saying you do this, obviously, but like I have my one daughter, she's kind of skinny. And I tell her, just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. You have to eat healthy food. Skinny people have high blood pressure and diabetes and clogged arteries and all that. They're just fortunate enough they don't gain weight. But yeah, I'm doing good. I feel good. I figure I could save at least $50 a week easy too. $200 a month for doing myself a favor, cutting back on eating out. And even when I do eat out, I'm gonna, still like try to budget. Sometimes I'll get food to go and eat it in my truck just to save on the tip. I'll still give them $1. Some people probably think that's cheap, but shit. And if I eat out, it depends how much I spend and on the service. So I'll give them anywhere from like $3 to $5. I'll do better though. I'm just in the process right now of trying to balance out some money. And then I always do some impulsive purchases that are pretty hefty. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see some girls that got like that collarbone that pops out. It's good though that we're trying, because so many people don't. It's mind-boggling when we see people not do nothing for their health, but they complain. They go to the doctors. They're on all these medications, and they keep basically eating and drinking excessive amounts of poison. And I'm like, it bothers me, especially when it's like your close family. But it's like, what can I do? But then I feel bad because then I eat unhealthy food around them too. So it's kind of like telling an alcoholic not to drink, but you're drinking in front of them. But I balance though, I try. These people, they don't try at all. And it's like, yo, you know what I tell them? Don't complain. I don't want to hear you complain about your health if you never made your health a priority and you don't try not even one little bit. Drinking soda all day, every day. The list just goes on and on. Chips, fried food, processed food. You know what I mean? It's like, really? I mean, that's like going in a shower. That's like jumping in a swimming pool and getting out and say, oh, I got wet. How did I get wet? It's just so obvious. Like, come on. But I don't want to be a hypocrite because I definitely be eating some BS sometimes. But I'm trying to do better. What's up, Marlena? Yeah, it does. It's better to lose it slowly. Yeah, I haven't drank soda in freaking a couple decades, probably at least 15 years. I'll drink ginger ale here and there, and maybe I think I had a little bit of Sprite maybe once or twice in the 15 years. But that's usually because I don't buy combos very often when I go to like restaurants. But sometimes they'll have a good special going on where it includes the drink, and then I feel kind of compelled to get me a fountain drink. And some of them don't have ginger ale, but I'll get like high C, if I'm at like Wendy's or something. Yeah, it's just crazy though, man. This poison, they get away with selling us this poison. I heard something last night. It said eating healthy makes sense, but it doesn't make money. I'm gonna finish watching that episode I was watching on YouTube. I forgot what it's called. I was like, yeah, that's a perfect way to put it. Eating healthy makes sense, but it doesn't make money. It's all part of the program, basically. Yeah, I drink soda all day, every day. Team water. Save money. It's good for your mouth. Just think about the money alone I spend on just drinking water. At least $5 a day. I mean, I don't want to compare myself to other people, but you got people who drink coffee every day and go to like Starbucks. I mean, again, different shows for different folks. I don't want to judge people, but I don't know, $5 a day on a coffee, $150 a month. Screw that. I'm glad I'm not a coffee head. I mean, you can make. I already know if I was a coffee drinker, I would make my own because I would want to save the money. But I'm good. I don't need it. But again, we all got our flaws. I be getting scammed and making bonehead moves and hiring people and things like that. But everything makes you smarter. So I just gotta make sure I don't get scammed no more. 'Cause that's painful. Yeah, it could have been worse. It just got me prepared for future, you know, episodes, basically. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, I'll be live for 5 more minutes. I usually do 30 minutes, so if you want to stick around for the next 5 minutes, it's up to you, obviously. Yeah, I'm good. I always been good at balancing. I remember back in the day, I got robbed a couple of times, and it actually made me quit drinking and smoking. I remember my house got broken into. I got clipped pretty hard, altogether. It was probably like, I mean, I took a bunch of losses. I don't want to go down those rabbit holes, but you know, it was it was a nice chunk. And every time it happened, I use it as fuel to just like do better and grind harder and get sober. You know what I mean? I remember those days like, nah, I'm not smoking no more. I'm not drinking. I'm going to be putting in extra work, you know? And it basically, you know, it would offset. It would pay for itself and more, you know? So nowadays, I mean, I don't drink or smoke no more, but now I could balance with, you know, not eating out, not traveling, and then, you know, just keeping busy, I guess. Life is good, though, man. Life is good. I'm having a pretty good morning, and I didn't even get much sleep. That's crazy. I hope I could take a nap, though. Yeah, for sure. For Shizzo. Yeah, I'm out of here, though. Have a great day. Thanks for coming to my live stream, everybody. See you guys later. Peace out.